welcome to day 10 of Vlogmas. I thought I'd show you this morning, rather than just showing me opening my advents, I thought I'd show you how they're looking. So here is this, starting with number 1 here, all the way through today's number 10, is the Blue Fern Yarns Advent. 10 days worth. This is the apothecary theme and I have it on the yak base. So you're getting really rich tones here. Don't they look lovely? I've no idea yet what I'm going to make with this. Just enjoying looking at them. And then down here, I've had a bit of an organise. So these are the Blue Fern Yarns minis, minus number 1 and 2. This is number 3, balled up, ready to go into my project, which I shall show you in a second. And what I've done is I've cut up the information card that came with it and hole punched it, and I've been tying the tags on so I know the name and the day that I open them, and I don't have to keep them in the little little bags, and I can put them all in one bag together and not lose track. But it's also giving me a good idea of how it's looking. Really pretty. Both of these are just so spot on for their colour inspiration. Oh, I should add day 10. Here's day 10. This isn't where they're going to be staying, but there we go. And here is how my 2 projects are coming along. So let's get this one out. Where did I put day 10? So this is the Green Lumpkin Yarn Advent. I've been really good at keeping up with this one. I'm making the Just Feel Festive wrap by Kalisha Ryan of the Quirky Monday podcast. I've linked it a few times underneath the videos, but I shall try to remember to link it again. So we started over here with day 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we've kind of faded from yellow through to golden brown, through to kind of a grey green, and now we're into green, and this is yesterday's one ready to go. And then today's one is evergreen. So we're still in greens, but we're going into a more turquoisey green. Isn't that pretty? They're all sparkly, and these are all 10 gram minis. Looking really good. My only concern is that this is up to day 8. Is it going to be long enough by the time I finished? It's going to be these 2 and then double and then 4 more. It might be okay, but if not, what I'll do is I might see if I can find a yarn from Suzanne at Green Lumpkin that will finish it off. I've got plenty of yarn from Suzanne because I love it so much. It's looking so lovely, isn't it? And then here is my project that I'm making with the Curated Yarn Company. So this is day 1 and 2. And wow, doesn't it look amazing? So incredible. So I'm now on to, I've just completed the first of the 10 row pattern repeat. So the first sort of section is all set up rows, and now I'm into the pattern repeat. So I'm hoping my brain might be able to cling on to some of the information because I found it a bit tricky so far to remember what I'm doing on what row, but I'm sure that now I'm in that repeat and I'm just doing the same 10 rows over and over, it's going to start to enter my brain. Look how amazing it is. So clever, this pattern, so clever. Oh, I should say it's by Sandra Paul. Lovely Sandra of the Cherry Heart podcast. most amazing few deliveries in the post to my PO box, which was totally unexpected and not at all necessary. Thank you so much. Look at the wrapping paper. Chickens in boots and sparkly lobsters. Oh my goodness. So this is from Emma and Florence. Now, I met them in a gift shop in Bath really randomly, and they spotted me and said hello. It was so lovely to meet you, and it just made my day because I had took Lilia for a university open day, and I was feeling a bit out of sorts. It was just lovely to meet you. And they've sent me a little gift, which is so lovely. Now, am I allowed to open them, or are they for under the tree? Let me know, because I don't want to get it wrong. And the same question goes for lovely Chris, who I got to meet in person at the Southern Wall Show this year. Lovely Chris. Triangular parcel. Chris, is it for under the tree for Christmas Day, or am I allowed to open it? Let me know. There's a gorgeous card here from Florence and Emma. Thank you. And I also have this gorgeous card from Fiona, who is Yarn Over Fee. Is that right? Yeah, Yarn Over Fee. And she sent me some gorgeous decorations, which I've already put on the tree. They look amazing. So thank you so much, Fiona. And you mentioned whether or not to make videos. Do not be afraid of the technical side. Make the videos, Fiona. You won't regret it. I realise I haven't been updating you on my paper advent calendar from Germany, from Nicole. So we've got a whale now in the books. Another little acorn person. I don't think you've seen him yet. But my favourite ones so far are the little mushroom house here and the little mushroom person. Hello, have I actually put my face on the vlog today? I can't remember. Anyway, I was just going to turn the camera on to show you what I'm doing for dinner, and then I'll talk to you. So we're having bubble and squeak tonight. So got some shallots, because we just happen to have shallots. Could do onion as well. And then all the leftover veg. I purposefully did too much last night. So I've chopped up all the leftover veg that we had. I also did extra couple of potatoes and a bit of carrot to bulk it out a bit, and I've got some leftover ham as well. I've been working my way through my tea. I've got 9 and 10 of my Sonator tea and day 9 of my Gold Mansion tea, and I'm currently drinking day 8, which is a fruity one. And I meant to show you this. This is a Christmas cake. Now normally I have made Christmas cake in the past, but it never gets eaten. I think, and I don't really like dried fruit, but I do love Christmas cake. So I normally just get one of the Christmas cake slices from like Marks and Sparks or something. But I went to our local Christmas craft fair, and there was a lady selling them. Had all the lists of ingredients and everything, all handmade. And I thought, well, that's perfect. I'd rather have a handmade one than a supermarket one. And look how cute it is. And of course I had to choose the one that had the yellow ribbon. So I need to find a little tin to put this in to keep it nice for Christmas Day. I suppose it can it live in here? I don't know. We probably want something a bit more airtight, don't we? But how cute is that? Can't get it to focus. Adorable. Let's go and sit here. Look at this on the table. It's her favourite spot the past 3 days. So I have good reason for not showing up today. I have really had my head in stuff that I've needed to get done for a long time. I've done some wrapping. I had a ton of stuff that we needed to sort out in our bedroom and get that sorted out, so I've done that. I've done a load of household admin and YouTube admin as well. I've done a bit of cross stitch, just sat down for a bit. I've cleaned the kitchen, and I just feel so much better for doing it. I was going to do some questions and answers, but I think I'll save that for tomorrow. But I've got a big plan for 2025 across all aspects of my life, which I shall talk about maybe later in Vlogmas, but I'll definitely be talking about it over on Little Drops of Wonderful, which is my crafting, crochet and knitting channel. And my vibe for 2025 is use and reduce. I want to use the things I've got and reduce the things that I don't use that I have. And already that kind of thought process is beginning to seep its way into the choices that I'm making and the things that I'm doing. So I'm really pleased with that. But I will talk a lot more about that as Vlogmas goes on, or in the first episode of my crochet and knitting podcast next year. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to it actually. And today, because I've been doing a lot of using and reducing and sorting, I know now that I'll be on the right track making that decision. I've read some books today, well, listened to books over the last couple of days. So I finished a couple of days ago The Rules That Nobody Upholds by Amy McNee. I'll put a picture up in case I've got the title wrong. I really liked it. It's a lot more serious than I thought it was going to be. I think that was a book before the other one that I read, and I much preferred the first one I read, which would have been the most recent one released. But I really enjoyed it still. Was quite surprised that I enjoyed it, and yeah, really liked it. So I finished that on audio, and I then listened, as you know, yesterday to A Christmas Carol read by Hugh Grant, which is by far my favourite version. And I finished that this morning. I only had about 10 minutes left. And then I bought myself the Christmas novella by Reverend Richard Coles, which is The Mistletoe Murder or Mistletoe Mystery, or something like that. That might be neither of those. I will put that up on the screen as well, because apparently my memory is just failing me every single day at the moment. And I really enjoyed it. It was a typical Richard Coles Reverend. So it's Reverend Daniel. Oh, just listen to the blinking book. You'd think I'd remember their names. His name, the main character's Daniel, and the cast of characters around him. It's all the usual characters from his book. And they basically all end up spending Christmas together, and there's a little bit of a A little bit of a murder, as there is in all of his books. It was only about 2.5 hours long. Thoroughly enjoyed it. So now I'm going to go and choose my next festive listen. So I'm going to drink my tea, my fruity tea. This is Lilia's Christmas mug with the fox on it. Lilia, my eldest daughter, who will be home on Saturday, is a huge fan of Fantastic Mr. Fox. So when I saw a little Christmas mug with a fox on it, I got it for her. But she's not here, so I'm using it. Sorry, Lilia. Right, I am going to get on with the bubble and squeak and do that. I'm going to have to move the cat off the table because if she gets a whiff of that, she's going to suddenly wake up and want to eat that. I might be able to just lift her in her box, move her somewhere else. Yeah, I will see you tomorrow for Wednesday. I will not be in the office tomorrow because of my moving round of working days due to Dan being at university. So I'll be at home tomorrow, which is quite nice. And then I'm in the office on Thursday. And then on Friday, I have the day off. I've taken some annual leave because well, not annual leave, it's my day off in return for working the Saturday. Because I'm going to go meet up with someone. See if you can guess who it is. It's somebody that I meet up with every year in Vlogmas. And we have done that. I've lost count of the amount of times we've done that. 5 years maybe we've done that. So let me know if you think you know who it is. You'll find out on Friday. Cheers.